What if Joseph had left Mary when word of her pregnancy came out? What if Daniel's 3 friends had worshipped the idol? What if Peter had given up after one of his failures? My name is Tom Miller, and I'm privileged to be pastor of Central Assembly in Superior, Wisconsin. This is Fuel for the Fire, volume 803. Let's call it Unwritten Stories. Think of how different it would have been if Joseph had ignored his dream about Mary, or if Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had never been subjected to the fiery furnace, or Peter had returned to fishing at the expense of ministry. Think of all the stories that would have been left unwritten. Have you ever wondered about the victories we let slip away, the successes we squandered, and the potential we left unrealized because of decisions we made? It's hard to imagine history any other way than the way we know it, but it could have been very different. A different decision here, a compromise there, and much of what we know becomes an unwritten story. Worst of all, we will never know what we missed. I wonder if heaven will reveal to us our missed opportunities and wasted chances. Will we ever know the heights we could have scaled and the conquests we could have known if we would have stuck to the plan and walked faithfully? Perhaps the saddest part of life isn't all the second place finishes or the missed opportunities. Maybe the saddest part of life is the part we are entirely unaware of, all the unwritten stories. How do we make sure all the stories God planned for us are written? Number 1, walk in and pursue the will of God. The steps of a good man are ordered of the Lord, the Bible says. We just have to walk in them. Number 2, live a love-based life. If our decisions are based on fear of rejection, fear of failure, or fear of the unknown, we'll leave a lot on the table. And number 3, be faithful. We all want to be fruitful, but we often fail to realize that the way to fruitfulness is faithfulness. It's simple, but not easy. One fork in the road means we fulfill our potential. The other path leaves some unwritten stories. That's the way I see it. And that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.